Welcome. Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. 80 billion naira fraud. EFCC reacts as High Court grants Yahaya Bello 500 million naira bail. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has reacted to the 500 million bail granted to Yahaya Bello by Federal High Court in Abuja. Recall the EFCC has previously charged the former governor of Kogi based on allegations that he and his co-defendants conspired to convert the total sum of 80 billion 246,000 million 470,000 and 89 naira 88 kobo. In a statement on X, the EFCC stated that Bello had pleaded not guilty to all the charges, which included alleged fraudulent transactions involving billions of naira and foreign currency carried out between 2016 and 2023 through various companies. The court subsequently granted Bello bail in the sum of 500 million naira with certain conditions. The bail conditions include the provision of two sureties in like sum who must own properties within the court's jurisdiction. Bello, however, is required to deposit the international passport with the deputy chief registrar of the court, submit recent passport photographs, and swear an affidavit of means until the bail conditions are met. Justice Nwite ordered that Bello be remanded at the Nigerian Correctional Center, Kuje. The trial was adjourned to February 24 and 28, as well as March 6 and 7, 2025, for continuation. The statement partly read: a former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, on December 13, 2024, apologized to Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court, Maitama, Abuja, for failing to appear in court for his trial. The court granted Bello bail in the sum of 500 million naira with two sureties in like sum. The sureties must own properties within the court's jurisdiction. Bello is also required to deposit his international passport with the deputy chief registrar of the court, submit recent passport photographs, and swear an affidavit of means. And on the EFCC page, it is like this: alleged 80.2 billion naira fraud. Yahaya Bello apologizes as court grants 500 million naira bail. A former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, on December 3, 2024, apologized to the Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court, Maitama, Abuja, for failing to appear in court for his trial until the bail conditions are met. Justice Nwite ordered that Bello be remanded at the Nigeria Correctional Center, Kuje, and adjourned the trial to February 24 and 28, as well as March 6 and 7, 2025, for continuation. Well, EFCC is trying to give us updates concerning Yahaya Bello's case in court, and the situation is such that, of course, some of the wrong that Bello has done to the court is trying to make the necessary correction by apologizing to the judge for his failure to appear before the court all the while. All things being equal, the situation is that the case will be starting very soon. At last, Bello has come out to face the law. EFCC has a lot of work to do. Apart from giving information to the public about what is going on, EFCC must make sure that the case is properly prosecuted, such that Bello doesn't have any leeway or loophole to escape justice. This is very, very vital. Whether he's granted bail now or not, or whether he's temporarily asked to stay at Kuje Correctional Facility or not, the reality remains that he will still come out until the trial will run and judgment will be given. Our desire as Nigerians is to see that justice is done, and also to see that all our commonwealth that has been taken stolen by people like Yahaya Bello are recovered and returned to the treasury, and then they are also used even for the well-being of Nigerians and welfare, in this case of people of Kogi State. It is very, very important. We've been hearing of Bello. What about his co-conspirators? Some of them, their names are not being mentioned. I think their names too should be mentioned, so that we will not be thinking it's only Yahaya Bello that is, going to court and answering to all these allegations. All his co-defendants too, their names should be published so that we can see, we can know who and who, is part of the case. And EFCC should also please do a good favor for Nigerians by hiring lawyers that knows their onions. We don't want a situation whereby the previous cases they've been handling resulting in criminals, winning cases and evading the law. At the end of the day, EFCC losing the cases they will have been prosecuted for 3, 4, 5 years, coming to an end, and then the person in question is now discharged and acquitted or set free. No, at this level, I think EFCC should have gone beyond that. Before coming to court, they shouldn't have done their thorough investigation, done their due diligence, and armed themselves with enough evidence to really, really nail the culprit, because this is very, very vital. And they should also make sure that they don't allow their emotion or the government to use them in this case, because oftentimes somebody will just dictate a tune from the corridor of power, and before you know what is happening, Yahaya Bello is already in our midst, jubilating and celebrating and moving freely. They will not see the head of the case again. So Nigerians too should follow up the case from time to time. Not that nobody will want to use up the authority of the president or the people in power in order to subvert justice. It is very, very vital. So Nigerians should also be on their toes and ask questions, even from the current leader, apart from the previous leader, because EFCC's arraigning somebody is a way in code now of the government asking questions about how they appropriated our common commonwealth. But this time around, to the ones in power, we should also ask them questions right now before they start doing wrong thing, before they start stealing, before they start looting, so that they know we ourselves, we are on the watch. So we are keeping our fingers crossed come February and March to see what is going to happen as the trial begins for Yahaya Bello. Long live Nigeria, long live Kogi State. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.